I wasn't going to record a clip because I'm pretty lazy, but there is 99 sailing on my main account, Canines the original. That is sailing completed, and also I've remaxed the Skiller minus Slayer. I'm probably never going to get 99 Slayer, but there is the Skiller remaxed, very nice. Now it's time for this account to go back on the shelf for a little while, and I don't know, maybe I'll turn it into a merching account or something, but super nice to be maxed again. So quickly just went ahead and did the birthday event, the 25-year birthday event, get some Fashionscape items, why not? Doesn't take too long, get some cool Fashionscape. And I believe this gives you access to the old ones too, but I think I have all those done. So there is the 25th birthday event completed. There is 26 million sailing XP, 99 twice now, very nice. So I want to go ahead and take a little slight break from salvaging for a bit. So I want to do a couple quests. The new cow boss came out and I want to try and get stuff ready for that. So what I'm going to do first is, it's hard to explain why right now, but I'm going to do the Lost Tribe for one of the things you unlock by doing the quest. I'll come back at the end and explain why I'm doing it, but we're going to start with the Lost Tribe and hopefully get it done pretty quickly. Somehow I completely missed the record button. I don't know how that happened, but there it is in the chat, the Lost Tribe quest completed. Now, with the completion of the Lost Tribe, we can come here to Nardoc and go ahead and buy the Bone Club. This is normally a useless item, but with the addition of the Muleta, I believe it's called, from the new cow boss, it can actually become the best in slot for skillers using poison dynamite, so it'll be pretty useful for that. I'm going to go ahead and also just buy the bone spear and the bone dagger. I believe I can use them all. Yep, can do. Just for some Fashionscape, may as well have them, but the bone club is the one we really want for that plus 15 melee strength. But yep, that is very nice to get out of the way. Now it is time to go do the quest to unlock the cow. There is the Ides of Milk quest completed. We now have access to Brutus's field as well as the cowbell supply thingy, whatever that is. I'm gonna try and kill Brutus. I showed some of the boss fight in the last clip, I'm sure. But what I'm gonna do for the actual kills is just use poison dynamite, no recoils. For one, they're a pain to get, and for two, if I do recoil it down, there's a chance I could die, a bigger chance that I could die. So using poison and just hiding in a safe spot is going to be the best chance of survival, as well as I don't want to use recoils on it because they're just so annoying to get on this account. So the kills will take a while longer, but I think it makes sense to just use poison to kill Brutus, because as of right now there is still a safe spot over here by these other two cows that will keep me completely safe. So that is what we're going to do. I might try and send some kills soon. I need to go buy dynamite and turn it into poison dynamite, but that quest is complete. Hopefully we can get some kills and maybe even get Spoon the pet. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and send some Brutus kills quickly. I'll just show you. We have 164 dynamite. If I had to guess, I'd say they'd probably get us around 20 kills, I want to say. Here's the gear we're going with. I've got the full leather, as always, the bronze crossbow. I'm bringing the anti-dragon shield for a little bit of extra defense because I'm not going to be recoiling, so the defense will be nice to prevent from taking extra damage. And I'm also going to bring the crafting cape for a quick teleport out. I'm also going to be bringing a ring of life just in case I disconnect or I'm not paying attention or something. I don't have a ring slot that'll really help me with this boss, so bringing this may prevent me from dying, so may as well just bring it, and hopefully I never have to use it, but if it does proc, that'd be very nice to not die and instead use the ring of life. So that's what we're going with. I'm going to go ahead and gear up. I'll show you guys probably one full kill, and I'll show you if we get anything interesting. And here we go. This is the main drop we were after besides the pet, the Muleta at KC10. That's going to be absolutely huge for the future. for poison dynamiting things on this account. I will explain why in just a bit, but just know that is a significant drop. And that is yet another collection log, the bottomless milk bucket. Very nice. So quickly, I just want to go over why the Muleta is such a big upgrade for the account. So normally, as a level 3 skiller, you're going to be using full leather and a bronze crossbow when using poison dynamite, as poison dynamite damage rolls off your highest attack bonus. So it could be literally any of these 5 up here. I don't think there's really any monsters where magic becomes the best. But there is some now where Crush and I think Slash as well will become the best because of the Muleta. So as you can see here, the attack bonus for range is 39 regularly. This is the highest it can go for a level 3 Iron Skiller, I believe. I don't think there's any other upgrades I can make to get that up any higher. But now with the Muleta, if I switch this and pull out the Bone Club and Muleta, this goes to 37 now, which is obviously 2 lower than the 39. But the bonus, or the benefit of using melee, is you can actually use a super attack potion, which boosts you 5 levels, compared to the range potion, which boosts you 3 levels. So that kind of, equates to the +2 range bonus that you get from using the range rather than the crush. And also, super attack potions are much easier to get than range potions for level 3 Iron Skillers because you need Wines of Zamrock for these, which are kind of annoying to get. So these are way easier to get. And also, so for things like Brutus and any other things where you won't be actually using recoils, you'll just be purely poisoning it, you can actually also bring defense gear like the Bear Head, the Varrock Armor, and whatever plate legs you want to use, which just takes down the chance of you getting hit and taking damage when you don't want to. So this gives you another, if you have a monster you want to kill that only requires poison and no recoils, where you don't want to risk recoiling it and dying or something, having the extra defensive gear will definitely help keep you safe and take less damage. I've noticed with Brutus, he hardly hits me when I have this gear on. Obviously he's a very low level boss, but it is super nice not really having to worry about taking too much damage and stuff like that. So yeah, that is the benefit of the Muleta. Obviously before, your crush would only go to +30, so this is a +7 crush bonus. And like I said, this also works for Slash if you had a red topaz machete, I believe it is. But yeah, this will be super helpful for certain poison dynamite PVM grinds in the future. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and get it out of the way quickly before they maybe patch that safe spot. So yeah, super happy to have this on the account. It's a very nice upgrade, and I'm sure I'll be using it in the future with poison dynamite. So in the last clip, I said that I was going to just see what I decided to do next, and I guess what I decided to do is come to Fossil Island and chop these 2 rosewood trees that I have here. It's very slow. The rosewood trees don't last very long, but it is safe and I don't have to get on an alt to take me to the island where the rosewood trees grow. So what I've went ahead and done, if I go to the bank really quick, I believe I've chopped about 500 logs, rosewood logs total, which should be enough for any sailing upgrades that just over 500, any sailing upgrades that I decide to make in the future. I'm going to go ahead and chop a few more, but really that should be more than enough. I need, I think, 400 for the rosewood hull, for the sloop if I ever get there, and that is the most expensive one. So that should be all the rosewood logs I need. The reason I'm doing this is just so I can go back to planting my hardwood trees here, so I can get back to getting that sweet farming XP. But yeah, gonna chop rosewood trees for a little bit longer and then find something else to do. Here is possibly the biggest milestone on the account so far, 30 million sailing XP. That's pretty cool to get out of the way. Still no soup yet. I wasn't really expecting it before this or anywhere near this, but 30 mil is pretty good. Not too crazy, but pretty happy with it. Just gonna keep AFKing this for a while and see where it goes. So yeah, 30 mil sailing, very nice. Here is an interesting little milestone on the account. There is 20 million farming XP, very nice. 1/10 of the way to the 200. Missed the recording, of course, but there is 32 million sailing XP. Hey guys, present day me here, just jumping in to quickly do a little yapping and talking and stuff. So this is the end of the progress. The rest of the video will probably just be me talking over maybe some Brutus kills or something. So if this is where you decide to stop watching the video because you don't care about the rest of what I'm going to say, I just want to say I appreciate you watching the video this far. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. So quickly, I just want to talk about
kind of what's going on, videos, RuneScape, stuff like that. So recently I have not been playing the game as much. I'm still playing quite a lot, but I haven't been playing as much, and a lot of what I'm doing is just like AFK stuff, so a lot of AFK sailing, salvaging, working on getting that total XP up. So it does make it kind of difficult to get clips for videos, just because, like I said, a lot of what I'm working on is just AFK, and there's not a whole lot of like progress, like actual like levels or new drops or new collection logs or anything like that happening. And again, I'm just not playing the game as much as I have been. I'm a little bit burnt. I'm not burnt out, but I am a little bit burnt, just to where I don't feel like sometimes I won't log in, you know, for 3 days. But I am still playing. I am still making progress. It's just a little bit difficult to get clips. So there may be a little, I don't know, I may have to spread out videos a little bit more than usual. Usually it's 2 weeks for each video, but that may have to spread out a little bit more. The other option I could do is trying to come up with new ideas for videos, so other than progress, like mixing things in with progress videos. I have had a few requests for some like specific guides, some more in-depth guides, such as like how to, like what to avoid when sailing as a hardcore Ironman, stuff like that, like new content that people haven't really had much experience with, especially on hardcore Ironman. I know a lot of hardcores have died during sailing, so a lot of hardcores are still not sailing yet. It's been out for what, 4 months, 5 months, something like that. So guides are something I could do. I could do like, I don't know, just other random videos like tips for skillers. One thing I really enjoyed back in the day, I probably won't do this because it's like, I don't know, it's so early 2000s, but like a Skiller fashionscape video type thing, that could be fun. I don't know, just trying to think of other ideas I could do. I also do want to improve at like editing and just video making in general, because right now I don't really do a whole lot of editing on my videos. Just kind of put all the clips together, do a little editing on the audio to try and make it sound nicer, just because my mic isn't built for recording clips and stuff like that. That's pretty much all I do to my videos. I make the thumbnails, stuff like that. So I want to try my hand at getting a little bit better at editing and stuff like that as well. But that's just kind of what's going on. As of right now, the videos are still going to be coming out every 2 weeks. I haven't decided if I'm going to stretch that out or if I'm going to come up with new videos like put in between. Obviously I've already been putting things like loot videos and random guides and stuff like that in between progress videos, so I'm going to try and come up with some new ideas that I can do for that, and while I continue to make progress on my Skiller. Again, I still haven't committed to 200 mil sailing. A big reason behind that is it's so difficult to make clips when all you're doing is sailing. I can make a clip for every like 1 mil XP, and that's just kind of boring content to watch, so I don't really want to do that. I like stopping, taking breaks, trying other things, doing other things on the account, making other progress other than sailing, but I am still working towards that soup pet. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on right now. But one thing I will do is, if I remember, I will link a few other Skiller content creators, either videos or channels, down in the description of this video. So if you do want some other Skiller content while I'm going through whatever this little, I don't know, thing is with my channel of uncertainty on when content is coming or what content is coming even, I'll go ahead and link some people down below who make really good content and deserve a little bit more love than what they're getting. There's not a lot, but there's several people out there who do put out Skiller content who I think their accounts are really cool and unique and deserve a little more recognition. So I'll go ahead and link those in the description. If you want more Skiller content to watch, please feel free to check them out. And I think that is the end of this little ramble here. I'm going on 4.5 minutes, so I'm going to stop and go ahead and get this clip ready and get this video ready and get the thumbnail made and all that stuff. I do have one more thing. I do have enough clips for one more video after this, so after this video there will be at least one more progress video in the near future. And after that, like I said, I don't know, I might do guides, I may do tip videos, I may do maybe even a fashionscape video, I'm not 100% sure, but I will do my best to continue working on the progress videos as well, of course. They may just take a little bit longer to come out. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching and listening to me ramble. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I will see you in the next one.